Good morning and welcome to Stamping and Crafting with Cheryl Diana. I'm Cheryl Diana and today we are going to expand on the 3 cards that we made last week using the bird's eye view and the Simply Said stamp set. So let's get down and craft. Okay, so this is the stamp set that we're using today, the birds again, and the Simply Said stamp set that is part of the quick and easy options in our catalogue. So first I need a card base. I'm going to be doing the portrait card, so that's a sheet of A4 cut at 10.5 centimetres and then at 14.85 or 14.9. And then we're going to fold it in half like so, and then we're going to just crease the edge, and I remembered I need to do it on the cutting mat so it actually creases it. Okay, now the first one I'm going to do is we're going to be using some Designer Series paper, and it's the new one from the paper share that I'm doing, and it's from the Unbound Beauty pack. And I chose this because it is a nice background. So I'm going to want to cut that. I want to matte lay. No, let's just do it straight on the card. So I'm just going to cut a strip of, let's try 3.5 centimetres. That looks good. And then I need a circle. So I'm going to punch out of, where's my basic white? Let's grab a piece of basic white cardstock. Put a mark on that. And I'm just going to trim it down in half so I can use it for matte layers. So I'm going to cut it down at 9.5 because that is, let's line it up, would help. Because that's what my matte layers are if I have a coloured matte layer underneath it. So I'll punch out a circle. And I'm using a 2 3/8 inch punch. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp it first, I think. Not sure if it will all fit in. No, it won't fit in. It won't fit in a circle. So let's do it as a square. So I'm going to use black Memento ink. Okay. And I'm going to stamp the books first. Just ink that up. Check that's really inked up. And then I'm going to pop it here. And then I'm going to stamp the little bird, the owl. I call him the owl, but it's just a little bird standing up, facing the front. I'm going to pop him on top of the, I just need to try and line this up. Pop him on the books. There we go. And then I'm going to cut him down. Hang on, I'll just put the lid on the ink because I know it's going to happen. Let's see if I go a whole hour without getting it on my fingers. So I'm going to cut it down into a square. So it's a 9.5. and a centimetre square. So let's just check we like the look of that. Yeah, it's all right like that. Might make it a bit smaller, I think. Let's go for 9 centimetres square. I'm thinking about that. Let's do an 8, and let's do 8 and a half. And we'll take half off each side, and then centimetre off the top. That's better. So that's going to go like that. That will go like that. Right. Okay, it needs something else. So I think I'm going to do a thinner strip of designer series paper and stagger it down. I think I'll do 3 strips. So this one was 3.5. So let's do 2.5. And then 1.5. So if it's starting like a thin edge there, and going down like that, and then going down like that, and then that can go on there. I think I might do an even smaller one. Probably 0.5 centimetre. Let's cut 0.5 centimetre and see what it looks like. Let's try 1 centimetre one. I think that one looks all right. Pop that one down there. So we're making our own background just by using our designer series papers. And that can go on there. And then we want a centimetre. As it's a square, we can have a rectangle. And I'm thinking about going for birthday wishes. So I'm going to measure it to see what size it is. It's, I think, a 5 by 3. It's going to be. So let's cut it first. 5. I'll do 3 first. Whoops. Let's do 3.5. 5.5. So that's what I want to stamp on. And we're going to bring in the Petunia Pop, which is here. So let's try and get it in the middle. So here we go. And it's very, very juicy. It's a brand new stamp set. No, ink pad. Right, so that can go there. Can go there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to edge the frame and that. I used to do it. And when I was scrapbooking, and and I stopped doing it on, but it actually looks really good on cards. So I'm just going to go with this one, using the bullet end. Just draw a line around it. I could, of course, run the edge across the ink pad, or done a matte layer. So I do like that. And then we'll do the same around the bird to tie it in. And it doesn't matter if you get it slightly curved. Whoops, that one was very curved. Okay. Like so. Now we can colour him in. And I'm using the Stampin' Right markers again. Only because I've only got one. I've only got the Petunia Pop in their blends. So let's have a yellow head. Now these in colours, I am doing an in colour club again this year. And sign up is until the end of May, where you will get a ink pad, ink refill, Stampin' Up right marker, set of blends, some ribbon and some gems. So let's do his body. I think we'll have his tummy in. Let's do his tummy in the pink. So this is Pretty in Pink. It's a colour that has returned, which I think is the first time Stampin' Up have actually done that, is to bring back a retired colour as sort of bringing it back as one of the in colours. Normally they bring them back when they do a colour refresh. So Misty Moonlight wasn't in colour, it retired and they brought it back, which I'm quite pleased with because that's the colour my daughter's got for her wedding stationery, which the wedding's now next week. So it's really creeping up. And I think we will have Petunia Pop book. Just colour it in. And then we'll do this bit here. I'm going to do the blue and the pink. No, the blue and the purple. So Summer Splash and Petunia Pop. And I think we're going to do a book like that. And then let's do these ends here. And then Summer Splash. Now some people are saying that they think these colours are similar to other ones that have retired, They are actually they are different colours. So some people said the Shy Shamrock looked like the old Just Jade, but this one's more is more greener. There we go. And then we'll use the pecan pie, peach pie. We've got so many pies in our colours. We've got pumpkin pie, pecan pie, and peach pie. That's quite a mouthful to say. So I'm colouring this in now, just the pages. Okay. Now we can construct the card. So where's it going there? Just pop those up there. So using, oh yeah, and on the back of these you've got these lovely flowers. So I want to, now I know these are longer than the card, but it just means that I can trim a bit off. And I find it's easier to stick sideways. So that's there. Right. Just do this one down the side. And just move it up a bit so you can see actually what I'm doing. Right, so pop that at the same distance. You could always get a ruler to do this, but not too bad. We want that one to go up there. That one. Turn it round. That one to go there. Oops. Put that there. That one there. That's how we're going to have it. So we'll pop this one down next. I want that to go in the middle of those two. And then this one. Go there. Right. Let that stick for a bit. And then I'm going to put these up on dimensionals. Just to pop it up a bit. So put lots of dimensionals on. Like so. Let's pop that up. Let's pop that slate down so we get it right where we're going to pop it on. So I'm going to put that on. Let's call it a him. I don't know why. I'm going to pop this on the bottom. like so. I don't want to line it up with the top. I want it slightly over a bit, so let's put it down there. Okay, and then I'm going to trim off these little bits here. My scissors. Now these scissors are brilliant for cutting out shapes because they are so sharp. In fact, during COVID, I used them to cut my fringe when it got too long, and they are really sharp. Okay, and then let's add some gems. So where's my in colour gems? Where are they? Oh, they fell out. I can't find them. So what I did was, because I struggle lining the 3 dots up, I made myself a little gem marker, just with a scrap of card, and this is marked out in centimeters, and this is marked out in inches. Just just so I can then put it like that, and then I can add the 3 dots in a straight line. So I'm going to use the petunia pot. Don't know what it is today. My brain isn't just not thinking about the colour names today. So I think I'm going to scatter them today and try and be random, which we all know I don't do random. Come on, you want to be an awkward state. You are. Let's put you back on there. That's it. So I'll put one here, one here. Oops. One here, and then another one here. There we go. Always odd numbers. So that is the first card done. So a quick tidy up so I don't lose things. Don't use my gem marker. Now the next one I'm going to do is slightly different. Of course it's slightly different. So I'm going to do one that is landscape this time. So instead of scoring at 10.5, I have cut it at 10.5 and then scored at 14.85 or 14.9, and we are going to do the birds on 2 circles. So I know I've done templates. No, they're not going to fit on that one. I originally saw this done on squares, and there might be a reason why it's done on squares, because it fits. Let's just check the birds. Will the birds fit in there? No, unless we do the same bird. Whoops. Does that one fit in there? No. Let's do a change of plan. So let's do the summer splash as a matte layer. So for a first layer, matte layer, we do it at 10 centimeters and at 14.3. So we're coming down by half a centimeter, And as I'm stepping these cards up, we can emboss it. So my embossing folders, get my embossing plates out, and my embossing folders I'm going to use the basic 3D embossing folders, and which is really good because you get three. You get one that's dots, one that's stars, and one that's a hatched. I think I'm going to use the dots today. So I line it up with the line on the folder. Actually, let's move it down a little bit so it fits in, and then run it through my cut and emboss. But any I'll die cut. Die cutting machine will work. So maybe I'll put my other bits over there. Let's put those back. Put that back up there. So these. So we've now got some nice dotty that can then go on there and hide up that ink mark that I got there last week. So that looks really good, doesn't it? Or we could have it, no, like it that way. So let's pop that on now. So let's just stick that down like so. Let that dry. Now I need some squares. So I've got stylish shapes. Oh no, that's not square. That oh, this is the one that came with the postage stamps. So these dies are the perennial postage dies. So let's just check that these birds will fit on there. Nope, not quite. Mind you, does that one fit on it? That one fits on it. These are just a smidge too large for them. Okay, so we can't use that one. Now I keep all my dies on a magnetic strip. Another sort. But it won't fit that one there. No, let's do squares. So we're going to use. Let's do the stylish shapes. I think I've got another one, have I? Oh. Nested Essentials. No, this one I haven't put on the magnetic mat yet. They're going to be too big to get 3 on there. It's too big. So let's go for the stylish shapes. Yeah. And we're going to go for this. That size should fit them. No, they don't. We're just going to have to cut them out and pop them on. So these are 5.5 by 5.5. That's not going to fit across. So what I'm going to do is my idea isn't going to work. So what might do this, but we can do the same. Can do the same bird. That's what we'll have to do. So let's punch some circles out. So I'm going to use the 2-inch, which is that size. Will that bird fit on it? No, he won't. Oh, very tightly. So let's now punch out 3 circles. So I'm using the 2-inch punch. It's got a crease on it. That's right. Let's try and get it on this bit here. Okay. So they're going to be. Oh. Let's do it like that. Or would that fit on the smaller one? That's the same size. That's the same size. Right. So we're going to use this bird and the smaller bird that comes with the stamp set, which is here. So let's get a scrap of paper. Let's stamp 2 of the big bird and 1 of the little bird. Again, I'm going to use Memento. Oops. Oh, I've got ink on me again. Oh dear. Try and rub it off because I do get it on the cards. So here we do 1 of him in the middle. And do 2 of him. Like so. In fact, I'm going to do some more. How does that look? I might do another one of the big ones. I know I'm not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to punch it out smaller. So using the 1 3/4 punch and a sticky note, I'm going to punch this one smaller. So that's better. So by using the sticky note, it makes that piece go in the punch much easier. There we go. We have that. So that looks good. Now let's have a think. Do we colour them in, or do I just do a wash behind them? I think I'm going to do a wash behind them. If it doesn't work, we can always try it on something different. So let's go for Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, and Petunia Pop. So let's do this one, and I'm going to use the brush end, and I'm literally just going to go like that. And this one. actually look really good. This is a technique I have seen other demos do, but I've never done it myself. So I thought, why not give it a go? Like so. That looks different. So we can stick that straight down and that one on top. And then using this and the black, we can have happy birthday on the bottom. So this is the strip that I cut off when I was doing the matte layers. So let's do that. There we go. I think we just need I wonder if black matte layer would actually set it off a bit more. And would I've got a thicker black. I am wondering about having a black strip behind it as well. I've got a black strip in my black strip. Just see if that pops them a bit. No, don't like black there. I like those going straight onto it. So let's trim that down. So it's got, how's that edge? That's about, it's over a half. I think I like that. This was 7, so 7.5. There we go. And then what I think I will do it is I'm going to align them again. So where is my basic black marker? Oh, I had to tidy up. I rearranged all my blends and all my shelf that's here. So I'm just getting used to where everything is. So I think I'm going to. Not sure. Do you think it looks nice like that, or with dashes around it, like stitching? Let's do it. Let's edge it in the memento. That might work. So all I'm doing is just running the edge. Along the ink pad. It needs just a little bit more. Like so. Just gives it just a little bit of an edge, but not as thick an edge as a matte layer. Yeah, that's what it needed. That one. And then this one is just making sure that that's got a nice border there. That's much better. Let's stick these down then. Let's put this off a bit there. Pop you, because it's got dots, they are raised slightly anyway. Pop you. Let's just get it a little bit in line. There. And this one we will pop up. Now, why did I put my dimensionals? Did put the dies over them. Put the embossing folders over them. Right, so let's just add, move this up a bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, that's worked out well because I've got a slight smudge there of the black ink, and that going there actually hides it. I like that because I didn't let it dry, and then we'll pop the sentiment up. Pop that in the middle. No, I think I'm going to have it off center. Off center. There we go. And there is another card that we've made. Just wipe my fingers. I know what I've got. That will get rid of it. Just get the ink as much off my fingers as I can. Right. Now the next card, I have not done one like this for a long time. So what I'm going to do is, using the my 2 centimeter one gone. There it is, my 2 centimeter punch. I'm going to punch out. This is a 2 centimeter one, wasn't it? Just double check. Yes. I'm going to punch out some circles. So I'm going to do one this side. One. I'll try and match it up now. This side. And then see if I can get one in there. We'll do a smaller one there. In fact, I'm thinking I'm going to do them all the same size. So let's draw. Let's just mark it slightly. So I want the little size ones, don't I? Something like that to go about there. That's one. Are they in line? Are they in line? But near enough. And I want one to go in the middle. Right. it's often easier to use dies, but I wanted to use punches today. And then this one, we can go and move it slightly over a bit. Just double check if that's too near. Yeah, it just needs to come down a fraction. I was right. So I need to come down a fraction. About there. I can just get rid of that little bit there. My little rubber. Let's just get that little pencil mark there. Okay, so now we've cut out our shape. And I'm going to emboss that this time using the hatched die, hatched embossing folder, because I don't want it to take away from the images I'm going to put behind the holes. So this one, it doesn't matter which way round you do it, because both sides look really nice. And we have a nice hatched area. So we can either have it that way round with the raised bits, or that way round. And I prefer it that way round. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use another matte layer. That's a bit of a bigger one. A bit long. I wonder if that piece was... Let's just check. I wonder if that piece is actually cut right. No, it's not cut right. It's a bit short. Okay, fine. So let's do a coloured matte layer, shall we? So I think I'm going to go for the green. So this to be 10. By 14.3. So what I can do is I can pop these on here. Put those in the middle. In fact, I might put that up there and then draw around it. And then that bit down there. But no, if I do it that way around, then we'll get the right margins, aren't I? And then that one can go in the middle of those two. So I haven't wasted this piece, which is really good. Right, let's punch those out. Right, that was a 2-inch I need. So, was that the 2-inch? No, that was the 1 3/4 inch one size. Yep. So let's just get that just inside there. And just get that line just inside there. inside. There. And let's emboss it again. And guess who's lost that embossing folder? How do I do it? There it is. I haven't got much space on my desk, and yet I can still lose stuff. Do you have that problem? Here we go. Must have a bit of glue there. It sticks. That's come off on that. So let's put this onto the card front. No, don't want to put it on the card front. We need to stamp the other bit first, don't we? So that bit will do, because we'll stick that underneath. So let's just gently stamp the birds on. And I'm going to use this bird. In fact, it's not going to matter if they go over, if you only see part of them, I think. But let's use this one. So I'm going to do you. Let's kick it a bit more ink on you. You there. You. I wonder if I do try the other birds. Let's try it. That's a big square, isn't it? I'm going to stamp him on here. Just see if it how that looks, if that was like that. Yeah, that looks all right. Him poking in, doesn't it? So let's do that on there. I think I'm going to do him on the top. And then try that'll go like that. And that is slightly off, isn't it? And that one needs to come down a bit more. And we'll do this one. There. That one like so. And that should all be peeking through. Yes. So let's just rub those lines out, those pencil lines. I don't want them showing. Now this is just a normal soft rubber. And then we can have it like that. Like so. We're happy with that. And then we can colour it in. Because you're not going to see the white bit, so let's colour it in a bit. I can see that pencil line there. So let's colour them in again using the in colours. And we've got the green, so I'm going to go for the blue this time. And the pink. I'm not going to go for the green because that's the main colour. So the body, I'm going to do in the peach pie. Like so. Obviously, you can spend more time colouring. And then we'll do his wing here. And do the orange peach pie. And then this time we're going to do his tummy, the peach pie. And then the wing, I'm going to do the blue, the summer splash. And then I'm going to do, let's just change, I'll come back to that one. I'm going to do this one. Can have the purple wings. The petunia pop wings. And I think I will give them, let's do this one pink. Just like so. Oh, I've got comments. Sorry, I don't have the comments on. Hi, Valerie. Right. Okay. So, you're asking, do the Stamp-Right markers bleed or smudge? Not really. Obviously, you need to let the Memento dry because they're both watercoloured. Oh, you said dashes, sorry. Yes, and definitely the inking. Oh, you didn't have the live chat on. Never mind. So let's colour him in, and I'm going to do him with the blue body. So anybody who signed up for the In Colour Club will actually get all these bright markers in their kit over the 5-month period, and all the ink pads, all the blends. So these are my petunia pop ones. The ribbon, I just got the petunia pop one. They do wrap them up so well. So let's have a look at this. Right, let's take that off. So the In Colour ribbon is stitched. It actually doesn't matter which side you go around, but it's really lovely. And then, of course, you get the re-inker, the gems, and there's 2 packs of gems this year. I've only got one at the moment, so Right, you're done. Put that on there. The right way around. Yep, so let's just put some glue around the edge. Because I want to stick this to the underneath of the frame. There we go. So let's just get that. I wanted it that way around, didn't I? So let's line you up. Now I know the bit at the back is not going to be lined up because that's how I stamp them. So that is my matte layer, which I can then stick onto there. Now, there was another sentiment that I was going to use. I'm not sure if it'll fit. It will fit in there. That worked out really well. So let's glue this one. We've got to trim that edge. Just got to trim that top edge very slightly because it's peeking out. That's better. So, oops, just put that there. And let's add that to this card here. Let's bend it over. Score it. When I find my bone folder, I am terrible for losing things. So I didn't put it back, did I? It'll turn up. It will. Just put that back. Oh, I popped it in the wrong pot. That's why I can't find it. Right, so we want a small one like that. I think I'm going to change it slightly. So where's the other one? Right, I think that goes on. Does that fit on there? Just. Okay, and then what can I put on this one? We could have a little bird on that one. Let's do that. Let's change it slightly. This is what I love about making cards is I have an idea, I have a sketch, and then it just changes so much. So let's pop the little bird in the middle of one of these. So we're carrying on the circle theme, and then the sentiment on here, which I've lost. No, there it is. Oh dear. Terrible for losing things, aren't I? Right, put that there, that there, that there. There we go. So you can add him up there and that down there. I like that. And then I am going to edge these again, I think. I might edge them in a different colour. So they'll go for the peach pie, petunia pop, or summer splash to edge these, or black. So let's just give that a quick colour in. So I'm going to do pink wings. Pink wings. And a orange, pink orange. do the Petunia Pop for the body. Only because I haven't got so much of that on the card. Around his beak. There. Just add a little blob of his beak. I think we might just have it like that. Simple. So let's pop these up on dimensionals. Or because we could have kept them flat, but it's nice to have a little bit of different layers. I just need a little snip down the edge. Whoops, no. Let's put that one up there. And then this one. Like so. I'll put that down here. And then we'll add some dimensionals when I find them. Oh, they're up here. I'll put them away. So, and I'm thinking if we go for the peach ones, but pop them round the sentiment. So let's go for. Could go there. Go there. And then one at the bottom. Go there. So the recap on the cards that I've made. That one and oops. There's the first one I made, which I have now lost. There it is. It's under all my embossing folders now. So the first card we did was design series paper cut into strips, the little bird and the book stamped on it, and a sentiment. And then the second card we did circles, which I edged with ink, black ink, and then I coloured them in just by scribbling over them. And then the final card is one that we punched the holes out of a matte layer, stamped the birds, coloured them in, and added a small bird and a birthday sentiment to it. So I hope you have enjoyed seeing the 3 cards that we made today. Just a quick reminder, Papershare closes next Friday, and the Inkcolour Club also closes there. And then we have a joining up offer where you get all the Inkcolours, the pads, the papers. Oh, it's a really, really, really good deal. So until next week, I will probably do a pre-recorded one because I'll still be away for my daughter's wedding, and we will do something else with this stamp set. So until next week, take care, keep stamping and crafting. Bye.